Welcome to the Hollywood Scholar. I'm Jed Morgan, and very few people can deny that Cyberpunk 2077 has fully redeemed itself after the disastrous launch at its initial release back in 2020. With the release of the Netflix anime, Cyberpunk Edgerunners, and the recent release of its DLC, Phantom Liberty, Cyberpunk 2077 is at heights it's never been before, going so far as to surpass even the sales of The Witcher 3. Cyberpunk 2077 has surpassed 25 million units sold. That is astronomical for a single game. And yes, it is across multi-platforms. Yes, there are games that sell far better than that. But for this new franchise, it is not an existing IP when it went into production and eventual release. This is incredibly impressive. I do adore the base game, Cyberpunk 2077. I really enjoy the story. I'm not much of a first-person shooter, but I pushed through that dislike of the first-person model to enjoy the story. Yes, there are issues with it. Yes, they take the anti-capitalism farther than they are justified within the framework of the story. But overall, I fully recommend 2077 to most people. And Cyberpunk Edgerunners is an incredible story with great characters that I also fully recommend. But Phantom Liberty, I'm very disappointed with, which comes into some of my concerns for the future of the franchise, because Cyberpunk 2077 has been announced to get a live action product being made in collaboration with Anonymous Content Studios, the content studio behind stuff like True Detective and Mr. Robot. Now, I am concerned about the current state of CD Projekt Red for a multitude of reasons. Perhaps they're not too involved in this production, so they won't be influencing it in a negative way, but because there are so few people at the company who were there for The Witcher 3 and the original Cyberpunk 2077, with the mass layoffs that are going on currently, and especially with that ESG video, which suggests that they will be prioritizing woke identity politics over concerns of story and quality of content. If that is true, I am very disappointed with the future of CD Projekt Red. I don't know if The Witcher 4 is going to be any good, because The Witcher is my favorite gaming franchise. I don't want to see CD Projekt Red bastardize it like they might be doing with Cyberpunk 2077 with Phantom Liberty, because I am very much not enjoying Phantom Liberty at this point. There are definitely some woke elements in it that I'm not enjoying whatsoever, and I think are damaging the content and the quality of the universe and the story that they've so well crafted up to this point. Perhaps this live action will be good. I'm tentatively looking forward to it because there are good writers at CD Projekt Red and at Anonymous Content Studios. But you can't trust anything implicitly these days, either from Hollywood or the gaming sphere as a whole. So perhaps this will be good, perhaps it won't be. We'll have to wait to find out, because at this point we know near nothing about this live action. We don't know if it's going to be a television show. We don't know if it's going to be a movie. We really don't know anything about it besides it exists, and that Anonymous Content Studios will be working in collaboration with CD Projekt Red to bring this product to life. I want this to be good because I really enjoy the universe of Cyberpunk 2077. I want to see something interesting. I want to see something intriguing. And this universe is rife for opportunity of telling compelling stories. But with CD Projekt Red's current issues, despite selling 25 million copies, despite being at heights it hasn't been in several years, there are still some major concerns going on at the company, because after the many layoffs that have taken place at CD Projekt Red, the staff has voted to unionize after 3 waves of layoffs at CD Projekt Red this year alone. Is that saying that there are concerns beneath the surface? Despite the massive sales, despite the success, despite the money flowing through this company, they've done 3 waves of layoffs this year alone, and its staff is unionizing currently. That doesn't reflect on a stable studio at the moment. Perhaps CD Projekt Red is crumbling from the inside under the weight of its own success. Perhaps it's something else. Perhaps it's the ESG forcing out the good content creators, getting them replaced by talentless hacks who are there for diversity checkboxes and diversity checkboxes only. We'll not know the result of this for a while yet, but CD Projekt Red is in dire straits, and hopefully this live action can keep them afloat. Perhaps that is what they're hoping on, what they're banking on, because the next Cyberpunk sequel is far off in the distance, along with the 5 additional products planned in the Witcher universe. They are planning 6 current projects. Yes, 2 of them are being offloaded to outside studios, but they struggled to get one product out at a time that wasn't broken and buggy to hell and back with both The Witcher 3, as much as I love that game, and Cyberpunk 2077. They can't handle this. They're not large enough to handle a release schedule like that. Perhaps that is what the problem is. Their ambition has exceeded their capability. We'll have to see if CD Projekt Red can withstand the onslaught of unionization, layoffs, and the success of 25 million copies sold and a live action product coming in the near future. But anyway, that's all I have for today. I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Anon.
Hey, yo, are you feeling what I'm doing up in here? Oh, I know you are. Do you miss all the good, compelling stories that we used to get back in Hollywood that they ain't putting down no more? I know you missing it. So check out my book series, Odyssey of a Phoenix, a mythological epic about philosophy, morality, and modern day mental illness issues, baby. Book 1, Down in Flames. Book 2, Apocalypse Then. These are currently on sale. What are you waiting for? Get your hands on them. And we got Book 3, Kill the Dark, is coming down the pipeline. Just wait for all the good stuff this dropping. You ain't gonna be disappointed, fam.